Hi, welcome back again. So, Dublin, St. Patrick's Day. I was there. It happened. It was crazy. Basically, I didn't see any Irish people. Well, except for the one guy who lived in the flat with my friend that I was staying with, and so I had to meet him because he lived in the same house. But other than that, I met no Irish people in Dublin. It's like St. Patrick's Day, everyone and their mother wants to come to Ireland, and specifically Dublin. And so I met people from all over. I met so many Italians, probably because my friend was Italian and all her friends were Italian. There was one point where we were all standing in a group and they were all Italian, they were all speaking Italian, and I was standing there like a good American, smile and nod, smile and nod. Yeah, no clue what they were saying. So a lot of Italians, met a lot of French people, some Austrians, Germans, Swedish girl, a guy from Holland, a few Americans, a few Canadians, so really a mix, everyone except for the Irish, because they're all smart enough to go other places. But basically, imagine a rock concert, like that mass of people in the audience, everywhere in town, and they're all decked out in green, and they're all really intoxicated, and they're just a sea of people. Like when you walk, you just knuckle down and just kind of dodge your way through the people. It was crazy. It was just crazy. And it's basically a big 4-day party because St. Patrick's Day was on Monday, and so they started on Friday, and well, they might even started Thursday, but definitely Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then by Tuesday they were all dead. They were, yeah, pretty worn out by that point. So here are just a few quick snapshots of just the masses in Dublin. So, in Dublin, my friend Matilda from France, that I also met in Galway, she also came, and we all met up there, and it was awesome, because it was like Old Home Week. All of these people that I met, like my first week in Ireland, we all meet up again. It was really cool. So, we had planned to go to the parade, and I got all dressed up for the occasion, decked out in my green attire. We went to go try to watch the parade, and it was just a massive sea of people, like you couldn't see anything. So then gave up and just wandered around and saw cool stuff. And the best part of my day, we found the Disney store, which was really exciting. I sound like a total nerd right now. And as we were walking in, this woman and her daughter were walking out, and the little girl was, I don't know, maybe 5, and the mom was like, "Look, honey, there's a real princess." That was my favorite part of St. Patrick's Day. I was a princess. It was great. So, wandered around, saw stuff, and eventually found our way into a bar in Temple Bar. And it was actually the bar, the Temple Bar in Temple Bar, which is basically the one place you really don't want to be on St. Patrick's Day. Like, yeah, I ended up there because that was just the only real places I knew in Dublin were Temple Bar, which is like the main center there. And this pub was open, and so we went in there, and they had live music. No, they didn't have live music. They just had like recorded music, but it was cool. So we went in there and found ourselves a nice little corner because like everyone is just elbow to elbow and you can't move, and so you go to wherever there's the most space, and if you can turn all the way around, then you're really lucky. So we found our little corner, we're hanging out, and I was with Matilda. She met a bunch of people from France, so she got to speak French with all of them. That was really cool. Met some Americans, and Austrians, and just everybody. And so as the night progressed, we were having a great time. We were dancing, and at one point I attempted to use the restroom and ended up trapped against a wall because there were so many people and I couldn't move, and no one around me could move, and no one around them could move. And so finally, like, one person got up the courage and just started like barreling through people, getting them out of the way, and I finally got to escape. But it was, yeah, it was a little tense there for a moment. So as the evening was drawing on, there was this guy that was kind of near us. He had a few pints by that point, and there was kind of a counter behind me, and he went to set down, well, I guess that's what he was doing. We don't really know. He didn't really know. He had a glass, and he went to set it down on the counter, and he set it too hard, and it shattered, and whatever angle he did it, I ended up doused in Guinness and glass, like head to toe. And fortunately, there were some very wonderful people around me, and they came and helped like pick the glass off of my body. It was really bad. It splashed in my eyes. Fortunately, I didn't get glass in my eye, just got beer, and it stung, but I wasn't blind. But it did, it cut the side of my nose a little bit, and then like down my back shoulder, and then I was like wearing a lot of beer, and that was not fun. So it was only like 10 p.m. by that point, and I decided that I had had a perfectly sufficient St. Patrick's Day, and I had been baptized in Guinness and glass. It was time to go home, so I really didn't stay out nearly as late or go as crazy as most of the people, but I feel like I lived the full experience. I had enough. So that was basically the extent of St. Patrick's Day in Dublin. It was an experience like nothing else. I don't know what I expected. I don't think that was it, but it was definitely an experience. So if you ever get the chance, you should do it. You should go. Maybe not go to Dublin. Maybe pick another city that's slightly less big. Go to Galway. Galway's a good city. Go spend St. Patrick's Day in Galway. That is my recommendation from me to you. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please hit the like button. It's a good button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more pictures, I have a link to my Facebook page. There's all the pictures on it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below, and have a wonderful day.